Hey, who are you? If I squint, I can identify Raven, Emily, Augersley, Farmstead, Ilya. Illy? Is that your name?
Alice is 18 pig champ. Alice is 18 pig champ. Alice is 18 pig champ.
Thank you. Alice is 18 pig champ. I love that pig. Radiant. It's like the Keith Haring radiant baby of our times. Mage, Ilya, Augersley, Fragment, Zoda. Hello. I'm stinky. I must cleanse myself. Could you distract Graphite for like the whole 30 minutes? No. No. Hello, Neo Zero and Lily and Monday. Hello, Graphite. Say hi. Hello. I forgot to say the date. It is October 9th, 2022, Sunday. It's 12:27 p.m. I made it before the half hour this time, for once. I really want to try getting at noon sharp, but it's just not possible at the time. Oh, Greedra. The 9th, wow, yes. The month is trucking along. I love how the background causes the bitrate to increase and decrease. Yeah, I always like that too. It just becomes like a garbled mess. I wonder if any of you guys even know what that looks like when you see it, like in real time as it's meant to be presented. Because it gets so garbled. Hey, don't mess with me. If you really weren't interested, you have never come all the way to the island. Will you accept the job, Mouse? Thank you, Mage. I was watching Augersley's insane stream when I woke up today. Hello, Realign System. Welcome. I just wanted to play DreadOut first today because I want to finish it. I want to make sure, for absolute sure, that I get to finish it today. And also, I just feel more like playing this than Darkwood. I think you uploaded it to YouTube separately, right? I uploaded the intro from the very first stream. The debut video. It was like that animation that I made in like 1 week, cutting as many corners as possible. I think I showed the Blender file for that one time to show all the stupid tricks that I used on it. It's just fun. The background is in the intro. Okay, yeah. I mean, I did just trim that off the end to use as the stream intro. Gurfbert, is Shadow Tower good? I must know Big Sister opinion. I have played some of Shadow Tower. Like, I got a ways into it. I think to like the poison area. There's like acid or poison or something on the floor. And I liked it, but it was really challenging my like maze finding abilities, my maze brain abilities. So it was a little bit too much for me. It's really hard to find your way around in that game. But it's very cool. It has a unparalleled atmosphere. Big Sis's Blender files, yeah. It's a very cool game, but worth playing with the old Angel Fire map website open. Yeah, I mean, it's just very hard to find your way around. Maybe even make your own maps. The Boysenberry area. Hello, JBomb1901. Speaking of places with uncomparable atmosphere, yeah, the choking poison mist in my abode, the bottom of my well. Yum. Well, I hope you all are having a good day today. Good Sunday. And are happy. And that you are smiling big and laughing and chuckling and rolling around on the floor. Just because it's fun. I am chortling. Chortle is such a funny word. I think that like the first time that I ever remember encountering that was in like Earthbound when I rented that as a kid. I was like, chortle? What? What is that? And fat, yes. That too.
Graphite, can you make sure to get to a really boring part of this game at some point so I can get out of bed and get food without missing anything?
No. Starve. Suffer. I love to say chortle. Oh, chortle, chortle. Purgles. The bread of my victory sandwich. I am chortling. What? Last night, I watched Hellraiser for the first time in like over a decade, I think, with Mocha. And it's just so weird. It's just such a strange movie. It's like a movie that almost is like 80% of it takes place in like one stairwell and one room. It's like almost nothing happens anywhere else. And there's just kind of the same thing happening over and over again. And like occasionally there's some like horror imagery. It's just such an odd movie. I always love like when a franchise, like a horror franchise.
Who turgled?
Yes. That's the real question of the season. They filmed that movie in London, I found out. Yes, and they dubbed over some of the characters because they had British accents, and they were like, all right, we're just gonna set this in like America at the last minute. They just had to like re-record dialogue to get rid of their random accents. It does feel like a stage play, which is pretty cool, honestly. It was like a super low budget. It's always really funny when you see like a horror series where it's like known, like the popular conception of it is mostly based on the sequels, and then you watch the first movie and you're like, what? Like, this is completely different. Like Friday the 13th is kind of like that, though. I mean, it's already pretty close to the formula in the first movie. It's just like quite different in other ways. And like I don't know, I guess like the first Halloween even is not quite as ridiculous as some of the subsequent ones. Like thinking about Halloween 4, where there's just so many scenes of like people just shooting at Michael Myers, like trying to like beat him up and stuff, and there's just so much more of him directly engaged in attacking people. The Hellraiser sequel goes so off the rails. Yeah, I remember when I watched it, Hellraiser 2, I was like, this feels like fan fiction. I don't think I like this. But I think that now I would love it. Why are you wagging and dancing, you guys? I could not finish Friday the 13th 1. I turned it off at the snake. I don't remember that. Don't remember that part. My favorite part about the Friday the 13th movies is just the sheer amount of times that someone gets bodily thrown, like someone picks their body up over their head and just throws them through a window. And it's just, that happens like in every movie almost. There's always got to be a part where someone's body gets thrown through a glass window and it smashes everywhere. It's like one of my favorite things in that series. They chopped up an actual damn snake. Yeah, I mean, animals got injured a lot in a lot of older movies. But, I don't know. YouTubers waste food on video all the time for jokes. The animal had to die for that, I guess. I don't know. It's sad, but... I like when they get slammed while in a sleeping bag. Usually against a tree, yes. I think that was in Friday the 13th 6. It's like a kind of a more comedic, like oriented movie, but I think that's like one of the best ones of that series. I started watching 7 after that one, and the characters were actually kind of likable, so I was like, I don't want to watch all these people die, and I just haven't watched it ever since. I was kind of worried about when we were watching Spooky Encounters. There was that part where all the mice were around, and the guys were like rolling around on the ground, and they had like mice in their clothes and stuff. I was kind of worried about those mice, but I guess that's just how it was. Remember, Jason Goes to Hell had a dope demon worm on the cover of the VHS sleeve, but the worm wasn't in the movie. Rip off. Yeah, false advertising. Anything to get people to watch another Friday the 13th movie after Jason Takes Manhattan, or whatever that movie was called. The movie that is called Jason Takes Manhattan, but most of the movie takes place on a boat. Then like they get to Manhattan at like the very end or something. They exploded chicken without hesitation too. I don't think that the chicken actually got exploded. I think that was a special effect, but it did look like they beheaded an actual chicken in that movie. Hopefully they ate the chicken. Hey Bill, how's it going? Jason Takes Manhattan is where Jason punches the guy's head clean off. I haven't actually seen that one. 'Cause I gotta watch 7 still. He's definitely strong enough to do that. The demon worm is you watching the movie. They slap the chicken at 3,000 miles per hour. The song is almost over. The theoretical force to cook a chicken by slapping. I'd like to see Jason X also. Sounds like fun. Jason punching a guy's head off, and then in Jason X, where they create a hologram of 2 horny teens to distract Jason, or the series peaks. I'm not that big a fan of like horror comedy. Like I feel like you have to be very careful about the mix of like horror and comedy to like make it work, especially since I think it's a pretty fine line between the two in the first place, but I think that sometimes it really works. Jason Lives is the best movie in the series, IMO, and that one's a comedy. Which one? Is that 6? Because I like that one a lot. I mean, I don't think it's like a full comedy, but it's way more comedic than any of the movies before it. I thought 5 was terrible and 4 was just like completely unmemorable, so they did a good job on 6. It was like they landed a nice solid movie. Alright, let's switch to the DreadOut layout. We're gonna play DreadOut. DreadOut! Nobody likes 5. It sucks. Oh yeah, 4 does have Crispin Glover dancing. Or they had him dancing to Back in Black, I think, but then they couldn't get the rights to it, so they just changed it to a completely different song. He just looks like very, very strange. He's doing something completely nonsensical. Capture? Capture! What's going on? Do I have to put it in window mode for it to capture? Oh, there it is. Okay, whatever. Oh! Capture! So, I don't really know how to update you on what happened last time. We fought like a kitsune, like a giant kitsune in a sewer, and a giant horse boss. That was awesome. Heavily armed FBI and SWAT agents shoot him and eventually obliterate his body with an airstrike. Jason's remains are sent to a morgue where his still beating heart entices the coroner to eat it, allowing the killer's soul to possess him. That sounds fun. It's all about the DreadOut layout, the streamer shouts while the chat pouts. Sauerkraut. Thank you, 8 Lives. Very poetic. Welcome. I think I liked 6. Is that the one where the guy in the RV gets fucked up and there are 2 different Jason actors because they thought one was too fat? I don't know. I don't remember an RV. The main part I remember about 6 is the paintball and the dream sequence at the start of the movie. And how they dealt with Jason in the end. Moral. There was a sewer kitsune, yes. DreadOut featuring the 9-tailed fox from the Naruto series. Okay, yes, that was it then, obviously. Alright, let's load game. We'll just be hunting more ghosts today in the various remixed worlds and some new places. Some goats have their own weak spots. Look at how bright it is in here now. So I guess that the deep darkness when I first started this game was actually intentional because this place is supposed to light up over time. So what are we gonna do first today? Let's look at our files. I gotta adjust the armrests on my chair to make it more comfortable to use the mouse and keyboard controls. I know that people say you're not supposed to rest your arms on the armrest while you're using a mouse and keyboard, but I don't know. If I don't, then I'll just have my wrist draped over the sharp edge of the desk, and that's no good either. Alright, let's go to 107. We have not been to 107 yet. Yeah, this is it. Which has one ghost. A lot of ghost games being made. What? Are there? I guess maybe Phantasmophobia might have, like, resulted in some games to that end. There's games like Visage and stuff that seem to be centered around like haunting type of situations. Is that game good? Visage? I got it on Game Pass, but I haven't played it yet. I think it's leaving Game Pass soon though. It seems like it could be interesting. It's like a PT like or something. No. Not good. Obsesi dalam kubur. Alright, so this is where... Oh. This is where we found Donnie in the base game. Remember? He was like standing in front of the well doing like an idle animation, and then he started chasing us around. So that must be where this is. This whole level. With that like greenhouse or like that weird abandoned building or whatever. Wonder how far we can go back in this direction. Oh! Don't play a lot of spooky games. J-Bomb's a big old bag of wimp. That's fine. Not everybody likes horror games. Hello, Dragonic Dude. Visage starts good and then kind of falls apart. Why is there, like, nothing here? The plot's just nonsense, and they steal a lot of stuff from Silent Hill, if I remember. I mean, it's not exactly news. A lot of games do that. You know, that's something I'm thinking of also. When I was watching Hellraiser, it was like, oh, I mean, they definitely were inspired by this for Silent Hill. There's so much stuff in it that seems very similar. Like, a lot of just, like, I don't know. Like, the lament configuration is very similar to, like, the Flauros from Silent Hill 1 and Origins. And, I mean, there's sort of, like, a otherworld concept. Like, a nightmare otherworld. And, like, a lot of, like, gross flesh textures, like on the Chatterer guy. It's pretty cool. Jacob's Ladder. Like, half the movie is just stuff in Silent Hill. Yeah. Greedy. Lampu rusak. Kowo ini. Nyolong motornya. Cewek ini. I don't know what any of this means. Hello, Amber. How's it going? Aso Malang. Oh, you found gramophone recording. What's this doing here? In, like, the food cart. Well, I guess we have everything we need for the gramophone in the main hall. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, yeah, well, we remember the gramophone. I don't know why we needed a jump scare for that, but... Who's that? Slenderman? Lunch peak. Hope you're having a good day today, Ember. Oh no! Objective updated. What's our objective now? The ghost appears to be looking for something. Okay. Helpful reminder jump scare. Yeah, you know, just to make sure you don't forget. I'm waiting for Thickman to hear you coming. You hear him coming from a mile away and he does not move quickly. Yeah, you hear his ass cheeks clapping. Good squish sounds, yeah. Someone's stirring pasta. Wonder what he's looking for. Okay, so he doesn't like react to us running. So we can just run around as we please. What? Okay, so we have to wait for his eyeball to come out. Alright. Weird, but okay. Whoa! This dude's got hands. This is so weird. Is this supposed to be a Fatal Frame spin-off or a rip-off? I mean, it's not really like Fatal Frame, I don't think. Like, I don't know. The only similarity that these games have, I keep saying this, but like, they only have like the similarity of you take pictures of stuff with the camera, and that's like your combat. Like, this game is not very similar to like Fatal Frame in structure or story or anything like that. At least in my opinion. I think it's like, I don't know, it's really its own thing. This game especially is like a sort of like a remix, sort of like bizarre thing. Like, I don't know how to describe this game. Like, the original DreadOut was just like a lot of insane set pieces, like one after another. Like weird puzzles that don't make any fucking sense at all. Like crazy, like giant pigs with human faces and stuff. How many times do I have to do this? This is pretty boring. Taking pics of weak spots to injure it while moving through a horror environment. Yeah. I mean, Fatal Frame had more elements like healing items and like managing your film, and like it had like a, you know, a sort of puzzle box kind of map. Okay, that's all that we had to do. We just like ran away. Had like a puzzle box like Resident Evil style map where you like get keys and like slowly unlock stuff and like expand, you know, your area of exploration and stuff, which this game doesn't have at all. Like there's exploration, but it's not quite like the same kind of like methodical like unfolding as in a Fatal Frame or like Resident Evil style like survival horror game. What's that? Oh. Documents? The silent assassin has taken another victim. This time the body was found in an alleyway. As usual, the eyes were surgically removed. And as witnessed by previous passerby, a woman with a feathered hat was seen at the premises. Really? What's with these eyeballs? But by that logic, Fatal Frame is identical to Dead Space. I mean, I think that Fatal Frame and Dead Space have more in common than this game does with Fatal Frame. If you think of any FPS as a Doom clone, then sure. I mean, I don't know. They had an open vote over whether or not to remove his vision. The eyes have it. Oh my. Oh my. Look at this couch. What is this doing here? Just an empty concrete room? Hey, wait, let's check our notes. The camera's flash doesn't seem to have any effect on that blind ghost. Maybe they're telling me to use the camera flash on these eyes? And it doesn't seem to be affecting them. Holy shit. Great quality couch. We should be able to sit down and have a rest here. But no such luck. Okay, we're getting there is an item nearby vision. I'm really glad that the game does this. Because like, oh, E, you found eyeglasses. A dusty pair of eyeglasses. I see. I like that the game does that because I think otherwise a lot of the items in this game would be very, very easy to overlook. It's like just very easy to walk right past items if the screen doesn't turn blue and go. I wonder how much of this area is included here. Because remember, this went all the way over to like a train over there. Remember where Donnie got his neck snapped by a ghost? that was possessing him. We had like an umbrella for like 5 minutes that seemed to like function as a melee weapon. I do kind of wish this game had been kind of an RE mansion. But I guess after the pig puzzle stuff, you'd want to move past that area as fast as possible too. Yeah. I mean, that's what I thought that the school was going to be. I thought that the school was basically going to be like the Resident Evil mansion of this game. What are you doing? Just sliding around. Oh, just disappears. There's all this cum splattered all over the ground. Oh, it's bird droppings. Okay. Oh, cool. Hey, this is pretty neat with all these bird cages suspended in the air. Oh. There's Ghost. Where? Huh? Oh, it's you! It's her again! Okay. The game is still detecting a ghost around here, though. This game doesn't look half bad. I mean, it's pretty low budget, and, you know, I think this game benefits a lot from, interesting clipping there. It benefits a lot from them using graphics from the first game, because this is like a sequel, sort of like spin-off type of thing. I think that this really benefits from... Ghost around? Having this base to work from. I think they were able to kind of like improve the game a bit. Oh, E. You found Scalpel, a surgery tool that looks worn out. Okay. They were able to like expand on things a bit more in this game, but I also feel like this game wouldn't be as fun or like feel as cool if it wasn't for the base game. So I mean, hey, Scissorman! Is Scissorman here? The nerd! We found him again! He's got a Left 4 Dead like medic pouch there. The nerd! I just realized that there's a missing page on the book. This worries me. Is the content important? What possible outcome will the ritual bring when there's something missing? There's no going around this now. All of the requirements are already attained. The ritual shall proceed as planned. If it ends in failure, I can always look for other ways. The Dark Lord will know that I've tried my best. Did you hear her breathing? That pasta the dude made earlier must have been too spicy. She can't even breathe. Breathe. Scissorman's posting online. That has to be a Scissorman ref. Yeah, we haven't seen any like scissor ghost or anything yet. I wish there was like an actual good oh? Okay, so maybe that's telling me to go to back to the graveyard. Nerd death. All one word. Nerd death. Among the ghosts that manifest themselves in the area, the ghost of a dead young man is the newest addition, having been dead only recently. His life was a very secluded one. He only went out of his flat when it's absolutely necessary. After many disappointment he found in life, he decided the world was not for him, and decided to shut himself entirely from direct human contact. Yeah. Having a plentiful inheritance means he can live however he see fit. After that day forward, the only world he sees is through the internet. He finds solace in the works of a band called Coil, which was considered as disbanded after all the band members went missing. He wasn't particularly interested in retro rock music, but he claimed their lyrics could penetrate his soul, where other works of art cannot. Oh. Does nerd death occur before or after ego death? Maybe we'll find out. The Corn fan. Hello, Volty. How's it going? Scissorman on Instagram. Nerd death. there's a skeleton here.
Nerd death.
Nerd death, yes. Thank you, mage. Maybe we want to bring that guy some glasses. We got like a scalpel and glasses, but I don't know what either of those are for. Like what do we need those for? I like how they threw in that random ghost from the base game, like at the end of this level. Just kind of to I don't know. Just like, okay, we gotta put something else in here. Let's put her in there at the end. Literally me with the band Coil, too. This is like a different band, though. It's Coil with a K. Which is, I guess, like an Indonesian, like, rock or, like, metal band or something. I'm not really sure which is which. Oh, there he is. Oh shit, he's faster this time. What? Eyeball puke? Is this dude eating the eyeballs? Look, he's just sliding. Shuffling. And clipping. Probably we're gonna have to like snipe him. Alright, we got him one more time. We gotta do, I think we gotta hit him 5 times. The eyeball puke is amazing. Keepers of the Dark feels like when the devs are running out of ideas to put anything in the game. Really? What? I think that like, I feel like they were basically using this as like an excuse to like do a lot of ideas they maybe couldn't have done in the previous game. I think it's like super full of like fun and creative ideas. Like, I think that in terms of like fun, like moment to moment playability, I think this is like a way better game. But also it wouldn't be as magical without the base game. I think they exist as like a two parts of the same like piece, I guess. Ah! They should really just be considered one game. Alright. I feel like this stuff could have been integrated into the actual game. I mean, I guess so, but this structure, though, is I think what sets this thing apart. Hey, Benji. How's it going? How are you doing today? Hold on, I gotta put my phone on, Do Not Disturb, because it's making dinging noises. Hey, Caledon. C-Store, hello. Is he wearing jorts? No, he's wearing, like, corduroy pants or something. They seem to be, like, Nin Industrial. What, Coil with a K? Hope the eyeball puke doesn't stain her skirt. Well, I mean, it's phantasmal, maybe? But this guy seems to be, like, flesh. This is, like, a real corporeal guy, so maybe it will. It's kind of like an extra mode, like Ada's story in RE4. Yeah, I guess you could see it that way. It's like kind of a remix adventure. I'm eating a custard donut. How is it? I hate when games are too long. I am pro cut content. Yeah. There's many games I can think of that don't need to be as long as they are. Yeah, Coil K. Ah. Corporeal guy. It's good. I ate it now. Good. Hope you enjoyed it. I think you mean ectoplasmic level nerds. Look at this guy. He kind of sounds like the Vor from Quake. Something about the sounds. Oh shit! I don't want to die from eyeball puke. What? He's shooting through the walls! Oh shit, he's coming. Wait. I gotta fight him again? It seemed like he moved to a new position to start knocking on the wall. I really wish I could trigger the flash while in aiming modes. Mustard donut. Ugh, no. Raffy chat is misspelling Donu. What is happening? It's not my fault. Jeez. He produced the spaghetti sauce. I used to not know the difference between custard and mustard when I was a kid. I mean, I guess it's only a one-letter difference. Dude, are you gonna do anything? Wonder how many times I have to do this. Turkey stuffing donut. No, no. Forbidden words. Where did he go? Oh, he's just still standing there. It's just so dark I can't even see him. Ranch dressing donut. No! Hey, Freya. How's it going? You dancing? Oh my god, please do anything. Just anything at all, man. Please, just... Ah! How many times do we have to do this? He's moving. Where's he going now? Oh. Oh. Just do anything, please. We move this along. An editor isn't paid to cut a project together. An editor is paid to convince the people making the work to get rid of those shots are moments they really want to keep that ruin the film overall. What? To get rid of these shots are moments that they really want to keep that ruin the film overall. What? He really wanted to start banging his head on the wall. He just sprinted over to it. Shots and moments. I feel like I don't usually mind when movies are overlong, as long as like it doesn't get too weighed down with like totally pointless stuff. Like I was a little worried when Emily and everybody were talking about Waterworld on the server last night, and the extended cut that was made from like a TV cut and like the theatrical cut, where there's like apparently a bunch of scenes that add absolutely nothing to the movie. They just added in because like, well, it's the most complete experience. Where are you going now? He just clipped through that corner. It's only 3 hours. Yeah, only. The lore, Graphite. The Waterworld lore. Nothing is fucking happening with this guy. So I'm not really sure what to do. So let's look at our documents or our notes. The ghost appears to be looking for something. The camera flash doesn't seem to have any effect on that blind ghost. We have spectacles. We have a scalpel. Do I want to go up to him? Like when he's looking around with his mouth eyeball or something? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to use flash when his eyeball in his mouth comes out. stopping by before work. We'll catch the VOD. Hope you enjoy the rest of the game. Okay, hope you have a good day, Freya. Good luck. The lore, Graphite. The Waterworld lore. The only thing I really know about Waterworld is that dirt, like soil, seems to be like a really big part of it. Because when I was watching Macaw play all the Waterworld games, like the highest point value item was always like little bags that said soil on them. They were just found underwater. Convincing Emily to DL Waterworld is my greatest trick yet. We're gonna shiv him. What if you're supposed to lure him to the eyes since he's been eating them, but they're all so far apart and he moves so slowly? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. I'm gonna try hitting his when he does the flash, or when his eyeball comes out, when he after he does an attack. Because it's said that he doesn't react to the flash. I'm gonna flash and then I'm gonna go in and see if I can't like do something, like by pressing E on him or something like that. It's very precious because the world has been flooded and it's hard to get food. I see. Multiple endings is so frustrating. Like the multiple endings of Blade Runner. There's like the one where they have Harrison Ford do like a voiceover and it sounds like he wants to like kill everyone involved with that decision. His voiceover is like, well, we left the city and everything was great. Everything turned out great and nothing was wrong. The end. And they use like leftover footage from the beginning of The Shining or something like that. To show like a car driving around. Dead fish. Alright, so the flash is not working. I don't know. Maybe this is a case like like the other ones where it's just you have to do this a lot of times. I don't know. Dead fish. That's what my wife called me, or whatever he says. I haven't seen that ending in like over a decade probably. Director's cut is measured by how many minutes of Hobbit laughing there is. Well, we all would love to be so lucky as to have as much Hobbit laughing as possible. You know, the extended Lord of the Rings movies, I can't stand those. That's excessive. That's just like a level of decadence I don't think anybody needs. I feel like it adds in too many scenes where, like, it's like they wanted to shoot as many scenes with, like, Legolas and Gimli and Aragorn quipping at each other as possible so that, like, they can have an adequate level of quipping after, like, editing half the movie out. And it just ends up being, like, too much. It's like half the dialogue is, like, one-liners and stuff. But, I don't know, it adds in some interesting stuff. That's a Rodney Dangerfield joke. Remember when we were gonna watch Rover Dangerfield? Like, a year and a half ago? Alright, then he runs off. I just can't tell if this is... if I'm doing it correctly or if I'm missing something. I love Rodney Dangerfield. The guy is just a madman. How many movies was he in? I think like the only movies I can think of that he was in are like Little Nicky and Rover Dangerfield. Like there's these eyes, but okay, so it looks like he's in here. Maybe maybe we need to push him like further into the level or something? Like further through this building? This is so weird. I have no idea what the concept is here. He's about to clip through that door frame. Yep, there he goes. His entire head just clipping through the door frame. I love how rough this game is. It's so like, they just didn't care. It's just, we're gonna get the game done. Caddyshack? Oh my god, I haven't seen that in so long. And Back to School. Back to School? Is that like a movie where Rodney Dangerfield goes back to school? He's like a little guy. Oh. Oh shit. He slugged me. Oh. I thought he was gonna punch. Okay. Alright, so he runs past us. I don't know what this one is all about. I think we might have to come back to this level because I'm not understanding what they want me to do here. Like the journal says the ghost appears to be looking for something. The camera's flash doesn't seem to have any effect on that blind ghost. So does the camera flash have any effect on any ghost? Like, I don't really recall that being a thing, but what do I know? There's like all these eyeballs, but if we use the flash on them, nothing seems to happen. And we can't use the scalpel on them, at least as far as I know. Let's see. Can we? Yeah, we can't use the scalpel. I don't know what's up with that. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Goofy Movie 2 is just a remake of Back to School? Is that so? This is a bad part to be eating to. I can imagine. Oh. Miss Heavy Breathing is over here. I guess she must just like respawn occasionally. All right, let's go back. We have the gramophone record now. Was that note about completing a ritual left by the nerd or the blind ghost? That was the nerd. So we can do the graveyard now, I think. Do you think the camera eats souls? I mean, I don't think it's about eating souls. I think it's maybe something about like, I don't know. So the power of like a person's image and like their essence or something. Are you just not animating anymore? They never found his eyes. That is probably why he can't see now. Yeah, that would make sense. Not sure what that blind person is looking for, but he sure looks determined. 9 heads are not better than 1. You sure proved it to her. Okay. Alright, those are old messages. So we want to go to the Great Hall, which is I think 108. Yeah, we want to go to 103 and 108 next. He was also in Casper as Rodney Dangerfield, just like as himself. His son goes to college, and so he also decides to go back to college, and is way more likable and than his son and better at everything, so his son has to cope. And deal with Rodney Dangerfield being cooler than he will ever be. Does he skateboard? We did get some glasses, yeah, but we can't do anything with them, seemingly. I don't know if I can put them at one of his, like, designated spots, but I didn't see any prompts or anything like that. Wait, was there a gramophone anywhere in that last area? No, it's in this area. There's kind of, like, stuff spread apart across each of the 8 levels that you kind of have to get stuff from one of them and, like, take it back to the other. Keep an eye out for a dude in green and overalls rolling around. Dude's the local janitor, and he's trying to hunt ghosts as well. His name was Larry? Louis something? Is this reference? Don't understand this. Go to Thwomp's Fortress. Does he skateboard? I mean, if you were like an old guy trying to appear like cool, that would be the first thing you would do, right? It's like skateboard. Alright, so there's the gramophone down there. We have the gramophone crank and the cone. So we just need to take the records. And then I guess we'll have some kind of like a battle? Something? He dives. He's good at diving. Oh. Raffy, name a green plumber. Oh. Gramophone player is now completed. Whoa, there's like black mist. Is this even a battle? Or are we just gonna watch her dance? This is kind of cool. Oh! This is awesome! I don't think that, I don't think I can, like, damage them or anything. Well, but these two, I don't know, they seem to be following me. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, yeah, they do hurt me. So... what is the deal, then? Oops, I can't climb up there. Flash? No. The lights? No. Doesn't even appear on my camera. What? What? What is happening? She's like shooting out? What is happening? Seems like there's maybe like something glitching out or something. Maybe I'm just supposed to survive until the end of her dance or something? This is kind of beautiful. Yeah, it's awesome. Cool fight. I like the piano, yes. It's very bright and shimmery. Maroony dead. I wonder if we will resume at the start of the song. I don't know what was happening there with that ghost kept like appearing and then just like instantly shooting out at us. That was kind of weird. I don't know what was up with that. Yeah, we seem to be starting over. The gramophone? Like... Does our file say anything? No, just doesn't say anything. We can't like escape from this area now. Like okay, we get hurt if we walk into that. So like I don't think we can even leave the level until I figure this out. So So just gotta, I guess, my best guess is that we have to just survive the entire song. Is there a Cocteau Twins song without unintelligible lyrics? Yeah, the 90s albums, like Four Calendar Cafe and what is the other one? Is like Milk and Kisses or something? I think those albums both have like pretty easily understood lyrics. I think those are also some of their best music. I don't know,
A happy eldest sibling Sunday, to one and all.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you very much. And to you as well. Remember that Fei Wong Cocteau Twins pastiche record? No. Still don't know what Fei Wong even sounds like. Okay. We have ghosts. They're attacking us. See, they're definitely like targeting us. I wonder if what happened with that other ghost was like a glitch, or if I was supposed to do something in particular there. Ah! That's no good. No! Leave me alone! Stop! Stop! Cut it out! Ugh. It's just, they're so hard to avoid. Alright, now she's just like glitching around again. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. You must dodge my feral dancer wives. Freya, what do I do in this fight? Do you know? It's her stand going ora ora ora. What? I don't understand. Pretty sure you can't get close to her. I mean, it seems like no matter what, the ghosts like get this like glitchy movement. They move at like light speed, and I can't seem to do anything. And like I can't, taking a photograph of her does nothing. Taking a photograph of the other ghosts does nothing. Flash does nothing. Like I can't photograph that light, I don't think. Like nothing happens when I do that. Can't photograph the gramophone. I wish Mordito was here. Ah! How we summon Mordito? Probably show up eventually, unless he's like busy with something today. So they are not stopped by any obstacles, I don't think. I don't know if we can regain any health, like in this fight. Oh shit, she just like appeared. Ah, yeah, there it is. This like glitchy ass movement. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Ah! This is so fucking hard. Ah, come on. Stop. Ah. It's like almost impossible to keep track of both of them and dodge them. Oh! Is that the end? Yes! So that really was it! That's so cool! Yes! Sick! Yeah, what a cool concept. A little sloppy, but in concept, you know, I can't be too mad at it. It's like that one gif of Smithers being tormented by the strippers. Cool. GG. Hey, Cerebro. Okay, now work. I go bye. Okay, good luck. Take care. Let's check out her Ghostpedia entry. Tragic dancer. During her life, she was a beautiful dancer who was very passionate about her art. Her performances always garnered a massive appeal from the crowd, always elegant and majestic. Until one tragic day, she had rehearsed a particular piece for a dance tournament, a dance she considers to be her greatest work yet. However, on her way to the event, which was held in another city, the car she rode in swerved out of lane and crashed into a tree. The accident killed her instantly. Her enraged fans blamed the driver, who was rumored to be drunk at the time. Today, residents of the area where she died often saw a beautiful woman dancing barefooted in the mist, trying to finish the dance she had prepared years before. That's a nice backstory. We helped her get closure from her dance. So, I think that 108 is totally finished now. So, next we want to go to 103, I think, the graveyard. We can see if the katana guy is there. Maybe we can get a photo of him. Finally, she's able to perform her last dance. Okay, so let's go back to 103. I would assume that the two ghosts here are the katana guy, the like fucking ninja dude, and the ghosts of the band. Screw that drunk driver though. Don't drink and drive. Yeah. Don't ever do that. It's not worth it. Okay, let's go back to the graveyard. See if we can get anything accomplished. Since we did get the helpful info jump scare that seemed to be telling us to go here. I don't know why we had to find the nerd 4 times to make the graveyard fight accessible, but now I want to do it more! No! Oh shit! It's super dark! I can't see anything! Where even is the way to the graveyard? Oh, this isn't it. I thought that was the guy. The sword master. The dude who keeps insta-jibbing us with the katana reminds me of the sword master from Dark Souls 3. I hear a sound. Like ahead. Ah! There he is! What the fuck? I don't know what we're supposed to do about that guy. It's so fucking funny though. We found that guy one time in another level. Remember, he was just standing there? This is why I hate graveyards, yeah. If you go messing around in graveyards, there's gonna be like a guy, like an invisible guy with a katana who will just kill you in one hit. Okay, we just spawned right back here. Well, seems like he's no longer here. The beautiful moon. There's the spatula, the guitar, the helmet. Hey! It's them! Yes! It's like we're fighting Metalocalypse or something. What? I can't see anything. What the fuck? I cannot see! No! Do these guys have like photographs of the band members' faces on them? This is so insane. Who's this guy? He's just creeping around all alone over here. Uh-oh. What? I can't move? What's going on? I'm just like stun locked in a corner. I don't know what I'm supposed to really do here. Against that guy. I can't move. Oh, I think I'm dead. What the fuck? Graveyard? It's usually too dark, like no lights at all. What about the sun? Down with graveyards. Reinstate the rampant swarms of scavenger animals. The Hex Girls? What? Let's see. Wish I had the mouse sensitivity a little bit lower, maybe. We'll try again. I mean, thankfully, it seems like most bosses, oh, cool. We spawned and we're immediately getting hit. The second that we appear. Oh shit. We're getting moshed on. What the fuck? What am I supposed to even do about this? It's like the ultimate stun lock fight. The true spiritual successor to Alone in the Dark. These guys are so big. They're like so tall. Oh shit, we got him! We got one of them. Alright, just gotta survive a little bit longer to get the other two. I think we got two of them dead already. This is so fucking funny. This guy's just doing like leaping drop kicks. Shit. I wonder if they like revive if I don't kill them fast enough or something. Oh, that guy dropped dead. Look out! What a funny move. Okay. Seems like that's it. Oh, okay, we did it. Spirit banished. Going off the top ropes, yeah. He crashes into you and does Sonic Adventure splat dot wave. That was pretty good. It was another sloppy fight, but that was pretty fun. Just in concept. Kill. Drop dead? Yes, like that emote of drop with the, like, the votive picture with the little bow tied on it. Or the ribbon or whatever. Those guys have been missing for too long. Not that hell is missing any musicians. Did you really assassinated that assassin? Really? So I wonder what we do about the assassin guy. And also, where are the rest of the needles? Because, like, there's still there's something powerfully hostile in the area, but where is it? Like, where is that guy? We still haven't done the hide and seek girl. We have not found the rest of the needles yet. And we haven't been able to do the ghost in the abandoned village. So I guess we'll go to the village outskirts and see if we can do the hide and seek. I don't know what to do about the eyeball guy. I just don't understand. Maybe we'll figure out something eventually. I'm not really the biggest fan. What? What's with the heavy breathing? Oh, what are you doing here? Did they just, like, randomly spawn these guys in levels to, like, spice things up after you've cleared them or something?
Oh, goody!
Alright.
It's been quite a while since I played with anyone.
The voice is so funny.
Come on! Play a game of hide and seek with me! Please! I'll go easy on you.
Alright. We'll play hide and seek. So, last time she was in here, yeah.
You got me! Hey, you're really good at this!
And for some reason it locks the door. I sound like this. I believe it.
Play with me. Any, please.
Kid ghost. Run. Run faster. You scared of that? Right. Then she appears here, doing her, like, weird little skip dance. Now, where did she go, though? It's not here. Like, does she just go out into the village?
It's getting boring over here.
Climbed down the toilet, yeah. That's where she went. There's so many places in this level that she could be. Oh, we're getting some premonition of a ghost nearby. But where? Maybe in, like, the next house over or something? Or, like, behind this house? Oh shit, we're out of stamina. No! And it takes so long to recover. You will never find this ghost. Augursly, please believe in me. Pretty please. I think she's in this house. Somewhere. But where? It's so annoying. It seems to be like very close by. But where? Like outside? Like behind the house maybe? Oh, probably back here.
Time is running out.
I see you. Don't think I don't fucking see you. Wait, where did she go?
Time's up.
Where'd she go? She was definitely right there.
My turn.
Ah.
I'm counting down.
Oh no, we have to deal with the scary jump scare now.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no. Oh ho ho. She's gonna turn into like a... Wait, what? That was the jump scare? Oh, that was different from last time at least. For some reason I thought that that killed us. Yeah, it was different from last time. Last time she just turned into like the generic ghost from the tutorial. And yeah, I would wonder how many different jump scares she might have. Isn't an augur a type of priest? I thought an augur is like a drill, like a hand drill or something. Yeah, the big mouth ghost. Boo! Ah! Greedra, how could you? No, his name is Augursley. Oh. So, where did we find her initially? Like, when we came into this level... Like, do I have to start over now, or...? Because she was, like, right here when we entered the level. Maybe we have to leave and come back. No, this is Patrick. Yes. The hide and seek, maybe not the most well executed part of this game, but it's a fun idea. Just a little clunky in practice. I like how you can see through like the top of the door frame, and like beyond the door is just like a red, like blood texture in like a square box or something. All right. Bless you. Thank you. Alright, let's fight Sickle Man again. I'm assuming that Sickle Man is going to be here. Maybe not? No, it doesn't seem to be. Oh no. I hear Sickleman, but where? Sickleman is corporeal, so he can't just walk through walls like some of the ghosts do. But we might have a problem if he's like right around the corner. Yeah.
It's been quite a while since I played
It's
with
been
anyone.
quite a while.
Come on, play a game of hide and seek with me. Pretty
Yeah.
please.
I hear Sicklemeister around.
Easy on you.
Well, we'll just try to ignore him. What? He's really hoofing it. I don't got time to play with this guy. She's not here. What? Is she not guaranteed to be in the same place every time? Wow, this guy can actually pathfind up the stairs? Whoops. That's no good. I just can't even see. Alright, get out of here. I do not have time for this. Get the fuck out of my way! I'm playing hide and seek! An expert hider never chooses the same spot. Speaking from experience, obviously. And she ran this way. So where did she go?
Having a hard time, Harley.
Giggle.
Maybe she's in the shed or something?
It's getting boring over here.
What? Does she move around? I always choose the same spot to do Yomi on my opponents. What does that mean? I don't know where she is. I have no fucking idea. Man.
Uh-oh. It seems you won't find me in time.
It seems like, you know, I was thinking that it would be the same every time, and so that would make it doable, but if she's gonna be...
I'm not there anymore.
What?
Time's up.
Alright.
My turn.
Let's see what,
I'm counting down.
what jump scare we get this time.
9,
I might have to look up a guide to see what spots she can be in. This is a little annoying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. I think after that, she's just like seems to be gone from the level. So I don't know if we can continue. Alright, I'll be looking up a guide real quick to figure out what to do about this, because I just don't know. I just don't know. What can you do? If you just don't know. Give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna look it up on Steam. Like there's probably like a guide on Steam, like in the Steam community or whatever. Walkthroughs. Hide and seek locations, but it's a video. Can't you just describe? Can't you just describe like the location?
Hi, here's some information for the hide and seek side mission. When you're looking for the body parts in this level, you will eventually stumble upon the ghost of a little girl, shown here.
Oh, goody. It's been quite a while since I've played with anyone. Come seek with me. Pretty young.
So she's interested in playing a game with you, and she doesn't give you a choice. You have to play along with a game of hide and seek. You won't get an achievement for doing this, but she'll give you 5 needles as a reward, and it is part of the Enjoy the Silence achievement.
5 needles for that. That would explain where so many of the needles are. There's so many we don't have at this point.
First time she runs away, she'll be heading towards the villa at the end of the map, where she'll give you a clue of her whereabouts when you are at the front door.
What? She will? I don't remember getting any clue. What does she say?
Noticing the sound of splashing water is a hint that she's in a bathroom. There's one right at the entrance, and another one when you go up the stairs to your left.
You got me. Hey, you're really good at that.
So she's always in one of the 2 bathrooms?
Now, finding her once isn't enough though, as she will challenge you again when you walk back to where you came from.
Yomi nod gif. Yes. Always in the bathroom. Well, this is a pretty short video, mercifully. It's only like 3 minutes long.
Now you
So we'll...
just keep on running back to where you came from, and she'll be hiding behind a house where she will give you the 5 needles as a reward for playing her hide and seek game.
So we found her, but it was like just barely not in time. And you only have to find her 2 times. Is this a walkthrough? Yeah, I couldn't solve the hide and seek. I mean, we had apparently already solved it, basically, but I was just not quite inside the time limit. Hi, Elves Rose, also. Devial one nod.
Thank you so much for playing with me.
Okay, let's do that now. Get back to the game and go back to that level. And let's hope that Sickle Man spawns in a more advantageous location so that we're not like fighting him while also fighting the time limit. Or I guess he's more of like a scimitar guy in this level. He didn't have the sickle as usual. Like a curved sword. And there's still the fucking katana man in that one level. I just don't know how to beat that guy. So he always just insta-jibs us. And there's like no, he's not, there's no sign of him, you know?
It's been quite a while since I played
It's
with
been
anyone.
quite a while.
Howdy, Graffit.
Play
Hello.
hide and seek with me.
Hello.
Pretty please.
Sickle Sicko. Yes, there he is. I like how we can shine our flashlight from our phone like behind us as we're running. It doesn't make any sense, but I mean, I'm glad that it works like that. The game would be a little bit more frustrating without that. Alright. That's all done with. Let's go through here. So she's in one of the 2 bathrooms. Not in here, so she's probably in the other bathroom. But she's not in here either. So what gives? The walkthrough lied. Video game is always confusing sickle, shotel, kopesh, scimitar, etc. That does happen. From time to time. I don't know why she's not here. Is the game, like, broken or something? We see her run down the hallway and then see us, and then she...
Having a hard time, Harley.
Look, there she is. She's like running in here. What? What is going on?
It's getting boring over here.
You're literally right fucking there. What are you doing? What? What is going on? The big wheat slicer. The crop annihilator. Wheat. Wheat reaper. I don't know if the game is like broken or something, but I seem to just be like unable to get her.
Uh-oh. It seems you won't find me.
You know what? I'm gonna try just completely restarting the game. And then we'll see if maybe that somehow, like, fixes our problem here. Because I don't know why it doesn't seem to be working how it's supposed to. It's a little annoying. Alright, you gonna capture? Capture! You wanna capture that for me? There we go. Unless there's like some other hiding places that we don't know about. I'm not really sure what the purpose of showing her running around in the house is. Because, like, I mean, you would think that that's, like, to misdirect you or, like, maybe give you an idea of where she's, like, going to hide in. But, like, we can't interact with her when she's running around like that. We can't take a photo of her or anything. It's weird. It's, like, really weird. Hey, buddy. Wheat. 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 You guys like wheat? You guys ever eat like plain shredded wheat with no sweetener? I have a strange feeling that the sickle guy is somehow interfering with this. I think that he might be causing like some kind of issue. I am eating bread, which is of wheat. Wheat. We all enjoy a nice bread. I've threshed wheat, really? Ooh.
Goody! It's been quite a while since I played with anyone. Come on! Play a game of hide and seek with me! Pretty please! I'll go easy on you.
Sickleman sounds like he's in the courtyard. Sickle Walker. Scimitar Man. Listen, I got no time to waste, man. Please. I like how he's kicking the garbage bags around. Okay, he's dead. Yep, please get out of the way. Yep, if your collider would just despawn so I can walk past. She sounds like a VTuber. Look out, it's the trash man. Like, she is not here. She is not in this bathroom. We hear bath sounds. Okay, look, it's lighting up. Oh my god, finally.
You got me! Hey, you're really good at this!
You're really good at this. Wow, you're really good at this.
Sounds like someone doing like a really bad job of like trying to make you feel better about something that you're not doing well at. Wow, like I'm surprised. You're really good at this. She is me making fun of you. Don't make fun of me. What the hell? Let's hope that we can actually get her this time. So, I briefly saw her. She was like behind this house. Yeah, here we go.
It's getting boring over here.
I'm on my way. Look, I found
Thank
you.
so much for playing with me. I like you a lot, lady.
I like you a lot,
Something
lady.
as a Thank you. I found them earlier.
Things to say at the end of your date. You found a charm needle. Okay, we completed. We defeated. So I guess that's both of the ghosts from here. Oh, we have all 14 charm needles now. Okay, so that would explain where the rest of those were. Let's look at the Ghostpedia and see what her entry is. Haunting of Child. Oh yeah, we also didn't look at Coil, did we? Coil is the name of a very popular rock band of its day. They were the next big thing of their era. Well respected for their musicianship, they were an example of musicians who blasted sky high to the stars with a huge bang, and suddenly, the next moment disappeared out of thin air, literally. There was always a rumor going around about how they acquired their instant stardom and how they acquired their awesome skills, that their mastery of their instruments is helped by sacrificing their souls to the devil. Some of their fans never took it seriously and suggested that the rumor circulated out of spite from other musicians. Other pole of their fans base gladly welcome a dark demonic side to their idols. One night, while on a national tour, they were supposed to play a special venue on a beachside. On the famed Malam Satu Suro festival, the lineup was going to be the best there is, the 69 Woodstock of Indonesia. Sadly, the event was one supergroup short. They never arrived at the designated town. All major national newspapers published the missing band as their headlines for a week. Not even a single clue was ever found. The bus they rode in vanished without a trace, and nobody in it was ever found. Wait, The Coil? No, it's Coil with a K. It's an Indonesian band. Looks like you had to hide and seek a walkthrough. Yes. Yeah. The devil? Yes. I think they have a song in these games. Yeah, I think that one of their songs was in the last game. I think it was like the heavy metal sounding one. Haunting of Child. The best thing this little girl knew was playing hide and seek with her friends. Her persistence helps her excel at this game all the time. She can hide forever in one place before her friends find her. One day, the little girl and her friends played near the outskirts of her village. Naturally, she went into the forest to find a good hiding spot, but what started as a sunny day suddenly changed to heavy rain. All her friends decided to end the game and started to call her. However, being a master at hiding, she refused, thinking that it might just be her friends trying to trick her into losing. For a long time she hid, and not before everything was too cold for her that she eventually decided to leave. Unfortunately, the dark and heavy weather kept her from finding her way home as she went deeper into the forest. Okay, that's her story. So I think we've completely completed that now. Why are all of these grayed out? Weird. Cool. The master of hide and seek. Let's go back to the hub and see if the janitor has anything new to say to us. Cool. We're getting pretty close to the end, I think. We've only got three more ghosts to capture. And it's getting brighter and brighter in here. And this door is becoming more distinct. Good thing that she's finally found. No child should ever suffer that kind of misfortune. All those charm needles couldn't help her in the end. So I guess we can go to the school now and try to resolve that. I think that's 106, right? Or was it 107? Let's look. Okay, 106. This lady with all the charm needles was here. Barry voice. The master of hide and seek. It might be. What does he say? Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be useful, especially if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you. I'm kind of missing Barry's voice acting. While I've been playing through Resident Evil 1, Chris, kind of alongside Doro, while she's been playing it on stream, and even though I really like Chris and Rebecca's interactions, like especially that their first encounter is that Chris walks into a room and Rebecca maces him, and his only reaction is just, what? It's really fucking funny. What? Graphy reading messages minutes apart as the same message. What? Did I do that? Alright, where's this lady? We're supposed to use charm needles on her, I guess, but I don't know exactly how. She doesn't seem to be like... She's not like reacting to us at all. Can we use them somehow? Like... I wrote cool about the band dying, have a song. About the band having a song in this, and the PN about the hide-and-seek girl dying. Oh, I see. I see now. Where's she going? Okay, back into the room with the mirror. Like, what do we do? Like, she says something about the needles while she's standing here, but I'm not sure, like, what... Oh. Okay. How do I use the needles? This seems to be doing, like, absolutely nothing to her. What was that sound? She's, like, shooting stuff around at us? This is so weird. What? I can't move because there's like a physics-enabled crate in the way? Ah! What in the world? Ow. Get up, Linda. Where's she going now? Oh, she's back in here again. What? I just got hit by some random physics-enabled wood again. This is so weird. What is going on? And these physics-enabled objects are certainly creating some very confusing stuff. What? Alright, so she went down this way. Ow. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to use the charm needles against her. Ow. Seems like it's just chasing her around is the thing. I portrayed the physics-enabled crate in this game. I did the mocap and VA for it. Is that so, Emily? Oh, okay. What? Objective updated, Ghostpedia updated. Okay. That was odd. I guess just having the needles, like, maybe made her weaker or something? What is this guts room? I don't know what was up with that. It seemed like they just put random stuff in the rooms. Yeah, she's covered in the needles. They're enabling physics to happen. Does Call of Duty 3 have wooden physics-enabled crates? I think having grabbed the needles might enable you to be able to defeat her. Ah. Bless you, thank you. I think that there's like an achievement maybe for defeating her with like 9 needles or less. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but Susuk lady, okay. This ghost always appears with charm needles, Susuk, protruding from many points on her body. According to mystical beliefs, these charm needles can enhance many attributes of a human being, such as perceived beauty, charisma, and even enhancing sexual libido. These needles, which are often made with precious metal, are inserted under the skin on different places of the wearer to gain said enhancements. These promises of improvement drove the so-called Susuk lady to wear different types of Susuks excessively. While alive, she was troubled with many insecurities. After embracing this age-old practice of Susuk, however, she became well known for her beauty and charming presence among men. Women, however, wonder what men see in her that was so captivating. Okay. So that's all wrapped up now. The only thing we have left is the eyeball guy and the katana ghost, which I still just don't know like what to do about both of them. About time you got rid of her. She freaks everyone out, living or dead. They never found his eyes. That's probably why he can't see now. Sexual libido. Alright, I'm gonna just look at a guide again to figure out what I'm supposed to do about the last 2 guys, because I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm getting a ton of Steam trading cards for this game. Alright, graveyards. It says Zook hunts this area, so be careful when approaching any of these pathways. Okay, so you just have to photograph that guy 2 times. So apparently all you have to do is photograph him. Like, we already photographed him in 1 level because he was just kind of standing there. We saw him, and so there's just, we have to find him in the graveyard somewhere. And then the, what is it, village outskirts? No, that's not it. Abandoned village? Is that where that guy is? Linda will note that he seems to be looking for something. The blind man will turn and immediately engage Linda. Like the Susuk lady, you can engage him now, but it will be easier to return shortly when we're prepared. For now, dodge his vomit and head towards the building under construction. Before entering, make a quick left to visit the porch of a bungalow where another eyeball fungus has sprouted up to collect Investigation Journal 1. I think we already found that. So we found the eyeglasses. Sundal Bolong. Nerd notes. Meet nerd death again. We got the scalpel and we got the glasses. Seeing blind, suggested weapon, SLR. Once a okay, so he's weakened by having the scalpel and eyeglasses items. So it is suggested to collect them before fighting him. That's not really that clear in the game. So it really is. You just have to fight that guy a lot. I guess I should expect that from this game at this point, but I guess that's it. So why don't we first go and try to get the guy from the graveyard? Hey Greedra, quit overdoing it with those charm needles. You already have a ton of charisma. The dragon's charm. You can change your gameplay experience through the experience settings in the main menu. Alright, so now it's light again here. I think we'll have a better chance of actually finding the guy. So it seems that the important thing is listening out for his music. He has like a sound effect. What? It looked like something just flew away into the distance. I don't know what was with that. Okay, that's just like ambiance, I think. Jungle ambiance. Excessive. Susuk sexual libido. Oh my. Where is he? Oh! Okay. That's it? Alright. We did it, I guess. It's so strange. Zook. Just like a burning ghost man. Little is known about the origin of this mysterious being. Some believe him to be the spirit of an ancient warrior. Quite possibly, he was stranded here from before colonial times. The story that circulates about him is that he is a dark spirit enacting vengeance upon random people without any discriminating pattern. How can it be vengeance if it's just random people? Maybe many say he often appears when it's raining, always very silent and stealth-like, prepared to deliver instant demise towards his victims. He appears with a strange skull mask, carrying a sword on his back that looks similar to a katana, indicating that he's from Japan. Even more strange is the reports that say on a different period, this ghost takes different forms. The only connections are the mask and the sword on its back. Some written evidence from decades ago suggests that the ghost figure resembles that of a woman. Another era mentioned the ghost being taller. It's possible that the ghost is actually some kind of shapeshifter, but another theory concludes that the mask itself is the entity, claiming its victim on different periods of time. Okay. Well, that's all done with then. Let's head back to the hub, and then we'll try and get our final ghost and go on to door 109. Maybe he's exacting vengeance on society. Yeah, could be. Revenge is specific. Vengeance is more loose. Oh. Maybe he's like believing he's exacting vengeance. Delusion. Unfortunately, it seems like all of our progress made against the eyeball guy might be undone by us having left the level, but that's okay. He's mostly just like tedious to fight. What about revengeance? Oh, I got a achievement. Enjoy the silence. I don't know what that means. Are you positively sure had assassinated that assassin? Okay. So only one more ghost. I'm assuming that's gonna be door 109, but I guess we'll find out. It means Depeche Mode. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Cursed Mask is always fun. Yeah, that's why we'll be watching The Mask, starring Jim Carrey, on Tuesday. This is just like the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I mean, I guess there is some similarity, I guess. No Vincent Price, though, here, unfortunately. I really wanted to show you guys. I watched this video, part of this video, that was like this, who's that? There's just like a guy standing there. I watched this video from the 80s that was about how, like children playing with toys are being encouraged to astral project onto the toys, which puts their soul in mortal danger of being like snatched away to hell or something, and their body be like inhabited by Satan. There's like these evangelical guys like straight face saying this on a videotape, and they show a clip from 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and they're like, we've seen occultic practices, we've seen crystal balls, we've heard them discussing astral projection to the evil zone. It was just very, very good. We really need to watch that sometime. They have like this guy who is just like, yes, children, they might play with these toys and they think that they're just having fun, but in actuality, they're projecting their essence onto the toy, which leaves them susceptible to evil influences. Yeah, the evil zone. Astrally projecting to the evil zone for PlayStation, yes. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Deception of a Generation. You can find it on GodTube, I think. If you are really curious about watching it. I would like to show it sometime as like a viewing experience. It seems a little bit boring though, because it's just like two old guys talking. Or I think one of them is like a college Republican type and the other one is like an old guy. I'm dropping frames. Graphite loves watching GodTube. I mean, I like watching stuff like that. It's fascinating. I can't remember where I even heard about that initially. I agree with all of that, except the leaving them susceptible to the evil zone part. Wait, room 109 is the last room. 10 plus 0 plus 9 equals 10. The number of completion. The number of completion. Are we? No way. Somebody stop her. What? Oh, the mask. No, we're not gonna watch that. Don't worry.
Terror Billy is now trapped like a rat.
Thank you for the follow, Terror Billy. Terror Billy T. Alright, now he's gonna run over there. Wow, look at him clipping through the walls. Is it this, maybe? Oop, forgot no links. Yeah, sorry about that. Trapped. Oh. Here he is. Indoors. We don't usually fight this guy, like, in an enclosed space, but he'll probably just come outside. This guy's so goofy. I can't believe that the solution to this is literally just take a bunch of pictures of him. But I mean, they always go for like the simplest like programming concept. Look at him just clipping straight through that fucking door. Oh, look at him go. Dude, can you like attack? Okay. Wow. What? I couldn't move. I think that the game had like some kind of hiccup there. I just like slid and was in a static position. He taught you how to wave dash. No, we will watch it. And they animated the Mask series. Ugh, I don't know if I want to watch that. I remember it being on TV when I was younger though. I liked that 3D CG cartoon where it's just an innocent kid showing his mom a cool toy he borrowed from a friend, and the mom stares at him and just says, "Who do you think would like this? Jehovah or Satan?" It's a good question, depending on the toy. Wonderful. The animated Mask series wasn't too bad. It had Tim Curry as a severed head doctor with spider legs. Why was he that? Oh shit. I didn't think he was gonna puke. That he was coming in for the punches. Fighting this guy is so boring. Just because he's not even like a very active boss. There's somebody just creeping around over there. There's like a ghost sliding. I think this guy is kind of a not really the best fight in this game. He's just so slow, and it's like not interesting to fight him. He has 2 attacks. That's it. It's just a matter of waiting. It's kind of funny though. There's just like another. I like how there's just like keys wandering around. There's just like another random ghost wandering around at the same time. I had no idea that was him as a child. Tim Curry lurks in all television of my youth. Yeah, he does open his mouth after an attack animation. It's just, you just kind of have to wait because you can't really bait him into an attack. Because if you get close enough to just like bait him into a reaction, usually you will get hit by it. So it's just a matter of waiting until he randomly does an attack animation. Yeah, like that. Even though I'm nowhere near him. Yep, now he's running away. He's clipping straight through the walls. Alright. Where is he gonna turn up this time? Oh, right here. Hi. Alright, let's resume this boring, very slow dance. I would be so afraid of him getting stuck in a wall. I think that probably when he is running, I feel like he probably has no collision. He might not have any collision at all. He might depend entirely on like Unity navigation meshes. So I think that he might not even be able to get stuck unless it was like a quirk of like Unity's like navigation like programming. You make like a kind of a walkable mesh on the floor that like there's like a Unity like built-in thing that solves like characters walking around for you. Are you winning, Grafty? Hey, Spy. I'm doing alright. I'm winning, I guess. We're almost at the end of this game. We're just doing, like, the most boring fight of all time. Against Mr. Eyeball here. I wonder if there's anybody who's taken, like, particularly effective photographs in this game. Because you can, like, save your photos. But, I mean, they all tend to be stuff like... just, like, 12 pictures of, like, a zombie eyeball man. With, like, flash enabled. So it looks like shit. Every frame a painting. Why was, like... Flash so popular for like older photos? You guys have like family members that would always take photos with like Flash enabled so that everybody's retinas are like reflecting the light back out and they look like they're possessed or something. And if they don't look like that, they just look like they've been like flattened. Like everything is like flattened into like this just completely ugly and empty feeling image. This photographer was fascinated by the subject. I think because old shitty cameras were bad at indoor light. I mean, why not just turn on another lamp or something instead of just using the awful flash that makes everything just look like shit? They just didn't know when to turn it on or off. It can be used for interesting effects, but like for like family photos and stuff, it seems a bit excessive. Like front light. Oh my god, please do anything. When is this guy gonna die? Another round. We're doing another round. Nobody wants to fuck with a light meter. Having an ugly photo where you can see your grandkids was more important than having a less ugly photo where you can't see them. I don't know. Seems like some twisted priorities to me. Alright, here he is. Maybe this will be the final battle. Because we've never seen him over here before. Look at that baby. This should have been 4 or 5 eyeball mouth shots at the most, and then done. Yeah. And this is, we have the 2 items that make it easier to defeat this guy. That lowers his health. Baby. Baby. I had a disposable camera for the end of each high school year, and almost all of the images I took my freshman year came back as gray squares because the flash was off. Oh. I guess it is a disposable camera. Fucked up infants. The mascot of these buses. The people love it. Oh my god, this is so tedious. The King Vendrick fight of this game, yeah. It does kind of remind me of that. Oh no! They have all the giant souls. Oh my god, please die. That makes me want to play Dark Souls 2. After playing Dark Souls 3, The Ring City with Augersley, like I kind of want to play like a good Dark Souls game that isn't just like a depressing like fan service like slog. Let's do it. Let's do it! How are we gonna do that? It doesn't have multiplayer on PC anymore. Cute sounds? What did I do? I like how the necessity of using the SLR for this fight means that most of the time you can't see anything, so you're just looking at like this insanely boring like black screen with just nothing happening. I'll buy a new PS3, okay? You'll see my embarrassing old PlayStation username that dates back to like 2009. It's not exactly embarrassing, it's just stupid. Hell yes. I really distinctly remember getting a PS3 around the same time that I was watching Battlestar Galactica through Netflix. Like ordering Battlestar Galactica DVDs or something. Like watching that. I was like, this is the most epic TV show I've ever seen. And I was also like, what? VTube Studio just like crashed? Okay, I think I'm better now. Graphite's old username BigBro420. No, no. No, no. Yes, yes. No, no. It's got the 420. I don't think I've ever made a username that had 420 in it. XXX Super Cylon XXX. I think that when I played StarCraft when I was in like middle school or something, I did have a username that was like, I tried to make my username like Archangel, but I didn't know how to spell angel, so it was like Archangle, like 123 or something like that. I don't know why I used that name. Something went horribly silly with this boss fight. Did they playtest this? I'm not really sure why they decided to do this. My first name was Demon Hooter. Like without the N? That's a very Ilya thing to do. Archangelersley. Demon Hooter. Demon Hooter. One of my first ever screen names online was a Pinky and the Brain reference also. Like on Instant Messenger. I don't know why. And also a C-Lab 2021 reference. For some reason, even though I didn't watch that show very much. This is insane. I can't believe how long this is going on for. Fighting this guy is collectively taken up by like 45 minutes of the stream. My first username, too embarrassing to disclose. That's fine. Bubba Bob Brainiac 2021. What? I love Dimion Hooter. Mine was J-Bomb. I've been unclever for the last 23 years. Well, that's fine. Hey, if you know what you like, why not stick with it? Demon Hooter. I'm gonna be saying that in my mind like a mantra. Walking around just saying Demon Hooter. Bubba Bob Brain from the episode where Brain became a country star. That sounds awesome.
Dimian Hooter.
Demian Hooter. Oh, Chuba, also. Took me until I was in my 20s to stop using my Christian name in some way as a username. Really? That's kind of endearing in a way, though. It's the best episode. Legendary. I wish Declan was here. I think that he's a big Pinky and the Brain fan. I used my full real name online for many years. Surname and all. Why did you do that? Are you sure you are doing it right? Yeah, the guide said that this is what we're supposed to do. My first internet username was Atomic Shark on Final Fantasy forums. Did you like sharks? You big shark fan? Even now? I was Beautiful Dragon a long time ago, embarrassed, but Jormungandr XX, oh no, it's just regular X, is also embarrassing. I don't think that's embarrassing. Beautiful Dragon is a very endearing username. I couldn't think of a name I liked. It's hard picking a username. The worst thing is if you pick something, like a reference to something as a username, and then, oh my god, we have to do it again. How many rounds of fighting this guy is this gonna take? How long can this possibly go on for? This is absolutely insane. How many times we've had to fight this guy. Wonder if the guide is wrong. No! Internet guides are never wrong. There's no fucking way. The world serpent. But like the worst thing is picking a reference as a username and then like 5 years go by and you don't like that thing anymore, but it's like what you're known by. Have you found a note near the bus? A second note besides the one next to the computer? I think so. I think that I found a note that was like behind the bus. But I don't know. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. Is there a note around here? We're supposed to find 2 investigative journals, right? Let's see. Documents. Investigation journal 1. Do we have to find both of them? We found investigation journal 1, but I haven't found another one yet. I guess it would make sense if there's another one here. Grumpfit, hello Farmsteads. Yes. Wait. Wait. This has been over here all along? What? Do I have to have this? The forensic team has agreed that the tool used to remove the eyes from the victims was a scalpel. All the clues so far have led to my conclusion that the killer at least received some form of medical training. What? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That's why it was taking so long? You can't be serious. Yes, I'm sure I'm doing it right. How am I supposed to know that you have to collect a document to make that possible? Alright, now he's like clipping into the bus. This is killing the black cats in Koudelka all over again. Now you're all practiced. Zoda. My first Neopet's name was a reference to Miles Tails Prower. I thought he was a cool little character. You're right. I think Tails has to be one of the coolest guys of all time. He is my friend. Whoa, he has a new attack! New puke! New and more powerful ranged puke attack of eyeball puke. Post the punchy, please, Greedra. Punchy? He's puking. This is like the funniest thing ever. I love this game. Oh no! At least it's like speeding up now. He's attacking like way more frequently. Oh, okay, we won. Alright. Yeah. I feel really satisfied with that victory. I think it is evil that they made him respond to stimuli before you found that note. It's pretty funny though. You gotta admit. I had a little creative pet project I am obsessed with in middle school. I was obsessed with in middle school and based my first username on the character from that. Really? What was it about? Okay, so it was around 5 or 6 once you did the thing. So he's okay. I can't imagine that like somebody didn't play this game and like just be completely helpless against that guy and like miss one of those notes, because that one was way out of the way. There's not really any reason to go back there except to get that document. So that was pretty weird, and I went back there multiple times and didn't find that. At least he found all the evidence he needs, though I'm not sure if it changes anything. I guess no one told you why you're here. Well, neither will I. Not that I know anything. Alright. So, why does it seem like we can't go through this door yet? Okay, let's look at this guy. Seeing blind. When this ghost was alive, he was a decorated police officer in Germany. No case was ever going to be closed in his book. His last mission, however, proved to be the toughest case to crack. He was tasked with apprehending a serial killer who always collects his victims' eyes after murdering them. A mission that led him to follow the trail to several countries. He even left his own wife and children in his hometown to chase his obsession to apprehend this now famous killer. After 3 years of searching, he finally caught up with the psychopath in Indonesia. Unfortunately, the killer got to him first. He was captured and tortured for days. He forced the detective to eat all of the eyes he collected over the years worth of stolen eyes. Finally, he was burned to death, just to add insult to injury. Local police officers found the body the next day. His mouth and stomach was stuffed with eyeballs. His own eyes were ripped out of their sockets, indicating that he was forced to eat them as well. Before the police can complete the autopsy, the body disappeared mysteriously. Some say he still wanders around trying to find his suspect. He is tied to the souls of the victims, which was now inside his body. All of them would scream loudly every time he opens his mouth to ask for help. He himself cannot utter any words. The eyeballs filling his mouth blocks any coherent utterances. Well, that is quite a good backstory to get as a reward for all of that nonsense that we just did. Micro bless you. And I'm not talking about the hiccup. You may have thought it would get past me, but you were wrong, unfortunately. Thank you, obviously, for being so perceptive. Food that looks good. Googling food that looks good. He was forced to eat them when he was 6. It was a kind of tokusatsu before I knew what tokusatsu were, about a substance that could mutate people into different forms depending on what material was mixed with it first. That sounds cool. You ever thought about going back to this? He was forced to eat peeled grapes. Agreed, that's a good combination of emotes. I love Aiba from AI the Somnium Files. Her eyeball form is like just the ultimate character design. He was forced to eat peeled grapes. It was probably that's what the guy was doing. Oh, I got achievement unlocked, knocking on heaven's door. Whoa, look at the texture. Cool. We got like a final boss or something now? Oh no, flood of filth. Damn. Sbarro. A goop. Keeper of the Dark, the Serpent Mistress.
Another little pond to play with. You sure you're ready to face me? I won't go easy on you.
This sounds like a fetish audio file or something.
Come on. I'm right here.
Gowlak, have fun, thank you. It's that big door from Little Nemo in Slumberland. That movie is really scary. I don't think I've watched it all the way through in a long time, but this is quite a scary movie. Is this like a last boss? This is ASMR. I think this is the last boss. I think this is supposed to be door 109, maybe? That movie rules. Yeah, it's very cool. I don't know what these guys are. There's like these like husk, like cannon fodder guys like all throughout the sewer. I'm glad that the final boss is what? Oh, hi. What? Where did she just go? I'm glad that the final boss is taking place in like a completely disgusting sewer. Like the third the third sewer of the game.
Is it too dark for you?
Is she gonna come out of that hole? I don't know what's happening. I guess we'll just run around and like take pictures of those husk like ghost guys. I mean, is this just like a stereo audio puzzle or something?
What is it exactly that you're looking
Yeah, I mean, I would like to know the answer to that question. Maybe there's some kind of a tell on the surface of the
for?
filth.
You even realize why you're here.
Yeah, vanishing ghouls. Oh, that's her. Have we even been in this room yet? I kind of can't tell, like, if this is just being, like, randomly generated as we run through it, or if it's, like, actually a discrete, like, designed level.
I might regret destroying you. Just why?
There's a winky face in the subtitles. That was awesome. That was so fucking funny. Oh, there she is.
Devices will protect you from me.
Oh. Huh? Where'd she go? You were going to have sex with this ghost. Yeah, it's a bit charged, I guess. They need to make a sequel called Big Nemo. I'm pretty sure it's public domain, so it's possible. The winky face in the subtitles was so good. I think you turned around after you met her for the first time. I did? This game is so fucking great.
Why don't you ask your master?
I mean, how do I do that? My master? Look at how filthy our clothes are. It's like absolutely foul. Intrusion.
Stand a chance.
Oh, there she is. Not sure. What am I supposed to? Oh, there she is again. Where'd she go though? I mean, I deleted all the little cannon fodder guys that were like running around in this area.
I've seen my fate long ago.
So, I mean, I did
Betrayal was inevitable.
I did see like a little glitch, you know, indicating that that I could snapshot her at a certain point, but I didn't manage to hit her. I don't know if this is something where I need to like exhaust all of her dialogue or what. Owen is Nemo backwards. Is it? Oh, Omen. I see. Do we know where the eyeballs are coming from? I mean, that's already over. Eyeballs? Her model looks like if you asked the Dark Souls 2 artist to model a sexy lady. Oh shit. Oh, she's a crocodile, I think. I think she's supposed to be crocodile themed. betrayal was inevitable. I wonder how many people who have played this game wanted to fuck the spooky sewer ghost. I mean, probably a decent number. Butthead voice. Ugh. Hi, baby. Windsor McKay's satanic moments. I'm not really understanding like what I'm supposed to do. Oh, there she is. Oh. Do you see it? She had a tail. I like how using the flash while I'm touching the wall seems to like make no lighting effect at all. I feel like I'm just not understanding something here. She was just clipping into the wall too there. I don't get it. I don't get it. Owen Wilson is Niwo Noslu. Ah, I see. Obviously, he's like one step away from becoming like a numerologist right now. I get to final boss. Hello, Gordito. How are you doing? I don't really know what to do against this boss. She comes out and like attacks, and then I can't do anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Just in time. Welcome. She stopped like taunting me now. I am buying bundles of yarn to collect pins as I type this. To collect pins? I'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, connect pins. I see. Oh! Okay, we got her. I like the design of this sewer. It's kind of cool. This seems like it's a very trial and error kind of encounter. Alright, she's approaching. I see her red glow. Oh, there she is. This boss seems really badly telegraphed. Yeah. I mean, none of the fights in these games are really well designed, honestly. But it's maybe a little bit of a letdown. But well photographed. I suppose so. I mean, it's just these games are very, very sloppy in their design, but I think that's kind of like part of what makes them kind of more charming. Maybe DreadOut 2 shall be better. I mean, it seems like no one thinks that. I haven't kept up with this game, so I don't have any real immediate opinions on it. Yeah. I mean, most of the fights are about this level of like sloppy. This one is just kind of like drawn out because you have to kind of run around and like look for her. Oh, she seems to be right there. Hello? Alright, we couldn't photograph her for some reason. It kind of looked like she has like little crocodile feet. But I can't tell if I'm just like imagining that. That's like wishful thinking. I feel like she should be like more crocodile. Okay. Maybe Graph might think that. Deadly premonition? What? What about it? I will collect all the pins. I think a lot of the jank actually adds to the vibe, yeah. This is a very normal people saying. This feels a lot like a lost PS2 game, yeah. And it has some of that just like clunky, like okay, you figure it out. You figure it out, stupid, kind of like game design. This game does not do anything a lot of the time to give you a good idea of what you're supposed to do, which is kind of refreshing. Because, you know, a lot of games, like for the eyeball ghost guy, like there would be something like Linda would say, "Ah, I don't seem to be hurting him. Maybe I need to find something else first," which would have, you know, cut down on some of the trial and error and like frustration, but also like I wouldn't have spent 30 minutes trying to fight that guy when I just could not possibly defeat him, which was fun and funny. It wasn't exactly fun in a traditional sense, but I thought it was really funny. I would buy Deadly Premonition out. A crossover. I want to play Deadly Premonition. That was like an insane game. I hear like jingling. Oh, there she is. Okay. How many times do we have to do this? Oh, we win?
Let's arrange the difficulty.
Oh, yeah? Like, how? What? Yes! Nice. Now we're talking. Am I cheesing her? Not so beautiful anymore, eh? No, I think this is an improvement. Oh, okay.
Don't you realize what you've done?
No, I don't. I don't know what's happening. Alright, let's look at the ghost files. Serpent Mistress. I have a friend who would go absolutely insane seeing the sexy crocodile lady doing that. You figure it out. You figure it out is fine with me. What I hate is do it this way, omits telling you a vital thing that has to be done first. Okami did that way too much for me to forgive it. What kind of stuff in Okami was like that? I haven't played that in so long. A little bit of frustration can really add to the joy of overcoming a challenge, but it's a very thin line to tread which varies from person to person. Yeah, agreed. It's, I don't know, kind of adjusting the amount of frustration will eventually make the game, like, inaccessible to a lot of people, but I think that's fine, honestly. Sometimes, not every game has to be for everybody. I think it would be scarier if she had a snout full of sharp teeth. I think it would add to the spooky factor if she was twice as big, but how would she fit into the tunnel? Nah. You just defend yourself. Let's see. Stories have been circulating widely about the existence of a powerful demon who regularly changes shape between a beautiful woman and a scaly lizard-like creature. Okay, that's it. That's her entire backstory. What? I guess we just stand here. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. I'll drink some of the sewer water. Look at how filthy we are. Oh. There's the portrait of the Red Lady. So I wonder what her relationship is to the Red Lady. Her head tracks us a little bit as we move around.
Don't you realize what you...
You are ready. Now go.
Yeah?
Prove that you are indeed worth the promise you made to us.
What? My assumption is that they're rivals. Whoa! Sick! Yes! This is so fucking great! Who's that? Just indistinct man. The Cutter House quest early in Okami can be started right away and have direct instructions what to do, but you can't finish it until you visit the bird village first. Then there's the dog radar immediately after that, shows you where the dog should be, but it doesn't really appear until you talk to an NPC that triggers the flag. Yeah, that kind of stuff can be kind of annoying. That kind of progression. I know there's stuff like that in Enemy Zero and D2. I think that's why Mocha didn't end up finishing Enemy Zero when she played it. So it had some like very unclear like progression flags. I got achievement. There's a light in the end of the tunnels. Ah, it's Miss Siska and Linda. Is that Linda? She seems to be wearing a different outfit. Like we're both coming out of here. So that was Miss Siska in the different clothes. I still kind of like don't fully understand what was like happening in the story of this game. Like I get the idea that the Red Lady and the two sisters from base DreadOut were like sort of guardians of like the dead zone, and we're trying to like prevent all these like evil spirits from going into like the corporeal realm or something. But I'm not really sure what happened with Miss Siska, because it seemed like maybe she became possessed to undo like the barrier or something. And maybe Linda is being like trained to be like a new guardian or something like that. I'm not sure though. Which one do you prefer, the Red Lady or the White Lady? I mean, neither of them are really, like, particularly my type, but the White Lady at least had, like, a crazy crocodile mouth, which is cool. Gloomy Sunday. There's a lot of, like, Indonesian bands in this game as well. I guess here's the Indiegogo backers again. Is the White Lady the crocodile? That's what I assume. Kind of reminds me of the end of Portal 2's co-op. I never played that. It's so hard to find someone who hasn't played Portal 2 co-op before to play it with. GG, cool game, yeah. It's a very, very cool game. This game, I feel like, I feel like Keepers of the Dark maybe I think in some ways this is like better than DreadOut, but they also feel like they are.
No Mocha's performance here sadly tongue.
Yeah, sadly no Mocha in this game. That one song that was in the previous one was really good. But I mean, it's kind of like hard to even consider them to be two different games because they're so clearly like part of. There's like two like sides of the same story and like experience. I think I'm more inclined to like this game a bit more. But I think they're both good. Danny Hobbit Broccoli. Thank you, Hobbit. Like, I think that the structure of this, where you kind of have this open license to just go to all these levels and like explore and seeing like what they do with like remixing the environments from the base game is like interesting. Yeah, but cool overall. I think that both of these DreadOut games are probably some of my favorite horror games I played in many years now. It's great, excellent, very creative, very surprising. I really never expected either of these games to be like this starting out. But yeah, very special and interesting games. Thank you for the stretch. Reader, there is a good dragon in King's Field. Which one? I remember there being a dragon in Eternal Ring that like we never figured out what it does. It was just kind of there. That girl's sight. That girl's secret. They're both unique. And it's refreshing to see a game that's not so bogged down with modern gaming tropes. Yeah, I mean this game just seems to be doing whatever it wants without any regard for like how you are gonna react to it. It's just kind of like I don't know. I like games that are so I mean, they're just completely uninterested in who's playing it and like don't really care about helping you or anything. It's just like, all right, we created this, go figure it out, whatever. Even though it was a little annoying at times to figure out what you're supposed to do, but they really don't give you too much direction. Like there's like the journal like entries that give you like a little nudge, but they're not too obvious. I don't know. I like these games a lot. Very cool. I meant the big low poly one. Hard to describe. You mean Seath? I remember trying to figure out the mystery of Eternal Ring Dragon with Ellie. Turns out it is immortal and just kills you. That's great. I'm really curious to see what these people's Dark Souls type of game. It's called like Grave something. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's like in development right now. I'll be curious to see what that will be. I am still curious about DreadOut 2, but I don't know if I want to play it this year. These credits are very long. Yeah, this was crowdfunded on Indiegogo. So they are crediting everyone, like Ferdip Herd, and I can't even read that. It's like a screen name that just flew in from 2002. Fair. Really? Yeah. Spell your name wrong on your coffin. That's a grave mistake. You're telling me a huge battleship isn't an actual guy? You never know. Wall of Death. Warnet. Death sucks. Slayer 4698. Watermelon Bashing Summer. Mad Stumpy. Sephiroth 333. Sewers 522. That's a great name. Great name. Blessing Child. Some really long credits though. Hell Coven. Tux 666. The fact that they put out the emails is so funny. Yeah. It's just, I guess that's all that those people were willing to give out to put in the game. From what little I saw, the game really did harken back to the era of jank PS2 games made by 5 people total. Yeah. Reminds me almost of like a downloadable PS3 game or something. We need to bring back fucked up email addresses. I would agree, that are not just like your first and last name. And last but not least, you! Wow, me? Thank you. Moral. There were a sewers man. Yeah, there were 3 sewers in this game. They definitely had a sewer man on team. Greets to God. I bet God is really happy to see that. Oh, okay. The credits just started over, and it put us back into the game for a moment. It's kind of weird. Is something else gonna happen now? Get like an ending? Oh. We're just back here? Why are you still here? Soon I'll be out of job. Sendirilagi, sendirilagi. I don't know what that is a reference to. I'm kinda accustomed by your presence. I guess being alone for all eternity isn't such a bad idea. Okay. So, I guess that's it. That's the game all wrapped up, unless there's any like secrets. Seems like the light has gotten a little bit darker in here though. I don't know what else we have to do. You're in the post game. You can play open world forever now. Yeah, we can go back to that level and fight that sickle guy over and over again. The guy who's really fun to fight. I tried to use glaive to jump over an insta-kill in Monhun, but it still hit me. I've made a glaive mistake. That was pretty good. Specifically where they have a fucking vision, but either don't have the skill or budget or time to make it super polished. And it's still beloved with the extra jank. Yeah, I mean, you can see in this game a lot of times they clearly went for making stuff that is kind of like stuff like that guy clipping through the walls and the door frame and stuff. Like they went with the stuff that was easiest to program, and we're not really concerned with stuff like, oh, well, his head clips through the door frame when he walks through it, because it's not important. It's really not that important in the grand scheme of things. And I don't know. I think that the game is stronger for it. That they put like probably all of their efforts into making all the different like unique fights and like all the little puzzles and stuff like that. I don't know. I think the game is better off for it. Maybe we can hunt down the secret boss fight with the wooden box enemy. Of course. What's the mirror there do? Well, the mirror, I did try to use it once, and it said that we couldn't go through it. But there's something undone. Oh, okay. Maybe this will lead to... I don't know why there's no audio. I think that maybe the audio subsystem like broke or something. Right, so this explains why Linda was on the front porch. Yeah, there's some audio that's not playing here. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's probably really good. We have extra credits. I don't know why. There's no sound. I'm imagining the jams, yeah. Remember that time you had to reset Windows audio? Yes. That was insane, using the terminal. Thank you for helping with that. Thank you for playing. Imagining rip and tear theme, yeah. Well, the sound works now. I don't know what happened to the audio there. Well, that's that. So I'm assuming there's not any more secrets in the game, but maybe there are? I don't know. I'm satisfied with what we got. This game was very funny. I liked it a lot. Even with the confusing eyeball guy fight. Which honestly, that was like just kind of funny and fun, ultimately. Like I didn't feel too frustrated. It was just kind of insane. Oh, we're dropping frames again. Yep, it's over though. What happens when I drop frames? Does the video buffer? Or does it just like stop like video but the audio keeps going? Because I noticed when Augersley was dropping frames the other day, it was just like his audio would keep going, but it would just stop showing video. A small buffer. It buffers on my end. I had a buffer. Oh, okay. Yeah, there'll be another game today. We'll play Darkwood for a little bit. When you drop frames, we stop existing for a number of painful seconds. I mean, if you're not existing, how can it be painful? How do you solve the hide and seek? Well, I basically solved it myself, but it seemed like I got to the ghost the second time just a little bit too late, and I looked at a video and basically found out that I had already solved it, but the game was also glitching out and the ghost was not spawning in the first hiding location for some reason. So I had to exit and re-enter the game and did it. Okay, Darkwood is sick. Yes, it is. Can't believe he took exactly as many hits as I thought would be acceptable when you did the fight correctly. Yeah. Augersley was dropping like 50% of frames or something, wasn't he? Yes. During the Marvel Land stream, it was getting like, it was literally like, seconds per frame kind of territory, which is pretty funny, but that must be very frustrating. Because I know I don't like dropping frames. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta pee. And then we will continue on with a bit of Darkwood. I think I want to try and get to Act 2 today, which shouldn't be too hard. And then I have to shower. I have to shower today. I'm a bit befouled. Especially after all that sewer. She gonna drain. There is nothing visible at the end of the stream, and everyone kept saying it was fine. Were you dropping very many frames during Ephemeral Fantasia today? I came in towards the end. We got 0 dropped frames during Ephemeral Fantasia, and then every time Ernest Evans started, it went crazy with the dropped frames. I was like 8%. Oh man, that's really bad. I wonder what's causing that, because like that's never happened on your stream before. She's always talking about how befouled she is. Yes. I'm just constantly pouring muck from myself. Her odor. I think I smell alright still. I guess that's up to other people to determine though. Wonder if my modem is about to go. It could be, because we both have internet problems, and I think mine is my router. I think that does that stuff just degrade over time? Like, does a modem or like a router just like get shittier over time or something? I remember hearing from somebody once that power strips, like surge protectors, get like degrade over time or something. I don't know. It shouldn't get shittier over time in theory. In practice, they often seem to. Yeah, I gotta just get a new router. I keep saying it and then I don't. Because I don't want to have to go through the fucking research process. Everything decays, such is the inevitable march of time. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, I have to pee really bad, so give me a second. And I'll be back pretty soon. And then we'll play Darkwood. Hi, I'm back. Ilya probably just jumped in her seat. Alright, we'll play some Darkwood. Honestly, I'm getting a little bit like... I love Darkwood, but I'm realizing it's just not a very good stream game. But I guess we're already so far into it that it's like, why not just finish it? Might as well. You can always drop it to stream other stuff in October. Like DreadOut 2? No. DreadOut 2 will be next year. I love Darkwood. I think it's a combination of like the fact that it's like a very... Oh, hello.
Dead graphite.
Thank you. I like how it almost said like it said dead graphite. Thank you, Mocha, for 20 months. Wait, how did you get 2 subscribe messages? Didn't you get one like yesterday? How did you do that? RIP. How you doing, Mocha? Let's get over to the other side of the screen. Why does the frame rate look so slow on the OBS preview when I move around? It's like 20 frames per second or something. Yeah, but I think that it's a combination of it being like a survival and crafting game, which is like not exactly in my usual wheelhouse. Oh, there's a really cute drawing on my timeline. I think it's a combination of that and the fact that the graphics are very small, like very small on the screen for viewers to like be looking at. Show us that draw. I can't. It's on a locked account. Hello, Snake Man. You looking cool today? Darkwood feels like a Discord screen share game, but that's just me. Yeah, that's definitely the kind of thing I'm feeling as it goes on. I'd put it at the same level of Gorky 17. What? DreadOut or Darkwood? Secret to draw. Are you crying? I hack Twitch. I hack Twitch. Alright, so let's get this booted up. Oh, that's... J-Bomb's rap thing made me think of the Sum 41 rap on All Killer No Filler. Which I have like most of it memorized for some reason, even though I don't want to.